Boom, boom. This is Kendra, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of Goddess of Genesis S up. Now, need to have a discussion a little bit about this game. At this point, I'm saying it's probably, I can't really say that it's something that you want to play at this point in time. I've been playing it for like 9 to 10 days now. They had a pretty good setup when it first came out. You know, they had Angelic Trial, which of course you could claim. Lucifer, which I have managed to claim, which is important because one of my early draws of the game was Hades, and Hades is synergy with her. But the problem, as I'm sure you know in the previous video that you've done, and I'm sure if you've watched any other videos on the game, you know that there was some issues concerning the summoning that they came out with. The inability in the beta and in Asia, you can get these Genesis Tarot cards by playing the game. They gave them to you, and it was in the beta like that as well. But when they introduced the game in global, they took it out, and it now costs money if you want to get these. You'll get 50 of these when you get level 70. That's right, that's all you're going to get, all the way to level 70, which is going to take, of course, that's max a long time. They're estimating that it's going to be approximately about 50 of these Genesis Tarot cards. So, but people were getting them, a lot of them in beta. People were talking about, you know, like 20 and 30 times in just, you know, in a matter of a few days. That presents an serious problem for this game, and that's what makes me concerned about its longevity. It takes I think it's 11 dupes to actually fully max out a character in this game. So you're going to need to get a lot of dupes, which is that's that way in all games. Mobile games of the, you know, gotcha type genre. But the problem is this game really focuses on that immensely in the fact that they have all of these banners up where you can get these characters. Unfortunately, all of these banners require, that's right, Genesis Tarot, which they're not giving us in global. You can get these in Asia by playing the game. They give the, you know, you get them as you go through, and you get a lot of them. We're not getting any of them except for handful. I'm level 30. What level am I right now? I'm level 33. I'll be level 34 here shortly, and I've only gotten 14 of these. I was able to pull on one banner once. Okay, so second, let's talk about these banners. People got to realize that this is not an 80% chance to get this character. People get into it and they look at the preview. It's like, oh, 80% you get it. Well, that's not the case. Several people DM me saying that the rates on this were extremely poor, and I said, well, you're not getting an up rate on this. This is not a rate up banner. This rate is still 2.2%. So if you get lucky on a 2.2%, you know, you pull and you get really lucky on that 2.2%. then there's an 80% chance of that 2.20 that you'll get Dracula or Michael in this case, as this is the banner we're looking at. So these are not rate up banners in any way, shape, or form. These banners are here, and these are the perfect type of banners you want to have for this game because it requires so many dupes to max out your character. You need to be able to access these banners if you want to dupe your character, increase the power of your character in any remotely normal time frame that is in other games. We're not going to be able to do that here in global unless they change that model. So I would not be spending any money whatsoever on this game at this point, because unless they change this model, this game is going to die in global. Okay, there's just no way it's going to survive. It so heavily relies on dupe, and they put behind a paywall the actual ability for us to get these dupes in any normal time frame. Now you can get shards for your characters, and that's what we're going to go over here, is how do you get shards for your characters. Well, the way to get shards for the characters is in, first of all, the summon. Now there is a summon down here, this one right here. All characters are in this banner. Okay, so all characters are able to drop in this banner. Unfortunately, it's only 2.2%. So again, at a very low gotcha rate that's going to drop. You're guaranteed to get an SR. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of teams with a lot of SRs in them. I've seen some pretty high level teams with all SR characters, and that's because you can dupe SRs extremely fast. You do the draw in here. They're not being too skimpy on the actual Destiny Tarot cards, which are what you use to draw on this. You can use Destiny Tarot, and you can use your Star Stones. I believe they're Star Stones or Sunstones. I think they're Star Stones. Yeah, Star Stones. You can use your Star Stones and these Destiny Tarot cards to pull on this banner, and you're guaranteed, if you do a Tim pool, to get one SR hero. So that's nice. As for SSR equipment, that's here. You can do a Tim pool. You're guaranteed to get one SSR gear item. There is it's gotcha. So what you're going to get is just random. There's no way to sort of choose what you want. Okay, so that's the first way. So you will get them. All of my characters that I've gotten right here. This is these except for Lilith. I got Lilith, of course, with the Arcane Trial event. But I got Hades, Dracula, Gabrielle, and yesterday I got Lilith. I've got all of those from that banner. Okay, it's a 2.2%, so it's not a lot, but you're gonna have to do a lot of pools. But as long as they continue to supply you with Destiny Tarot or the Destiny Tarot cards, you should not have any trouble, making numerous pools on this. I had 42 yesterday, and I did 2 pools yesterday. One of those pools I got Lilith. So that's where we're at in terms of that. Now, another way to get shards is through the manual and go through packs. All right, now every day when you complete your actual daily requests, you'll get some of these chalices right here. Okay, these chalices are what you use, and you can buy 2 for a character a day. That's the limit. You can't buy more than 2. Okay, so every day you can buy 2 shards for your character. I've already bought shards today for I've already bought them for Dracula today. I bought them for Lilith today, and I bought them for Hades today. Okay, so I'm buying shards. You do not want to use those chalices on your SR characters, because SRs drop enough within the pools and stuff that you'll be able to level them up pretty frequently. Like I've already leveled it up. The standard level on these SRs is a 2-star, so I've already leveled up Hanzo once, and I've also leveled up Poseidon once. Okay, and I've got several other characters that I can evolve, and I'll show you those shortly. So that's where you can get shards at. Now, and I said those you can get those from within the quest. They're called heroic grails, is what they're called. So you can get these from within during the daily quest. There's also an event, the Arcane Trial. You get, when you hit the 5, you'll get 1, and when you clear it, you'll get another one. So you can get 2 of those, and this can be reset daily. It's not easy. I hit 5 today, but it's it's pretty difficult. Okay, but it's sort of, you've seen it before. It's a standard. It's the standard progression, level progression type thing that you see in every other game. In here, it's just called the Arcane Trial, and you just go from floor to floor to floor, and you fight. They'll give you, like when you proceed, you'll get 2 characters, and then you choose which one you want to fight. You can look and see what the team is, so you know what you're going to be going up against. Pick the one that best, that has the least amount of, that you have the elemental advantage over based on your team comp. You want to make sure that it's available on that team, and that'll allow it to better. And I said, you can get 2 for daily quest completion, and you can get them in guild construction, as you can see here. As you do your guild and do your construction, you'll get 1 there as well too. Okay, so there are ways to get them, as long as you focus on that. Focus on completing your daily quests. Focus on doing the Arcane Trial, and then of course make sure you're constructing your guild once a day. So if you keep doing that, you'll get enough of them to at least do a couple characters on a daily basis. You might not do more than 3, probably 3 or 4, based on how far you get up. But you'll at least be able to do 2 characters. If you get to the 5th floor in the Arcane Trial, do 1 guild construction and complete your daily quest, that'll give you 400. So that'll enable you, it costs 100 per shard, so that'll enable you to buy 4 shards. So 2 for your 2 best characters would be the best option. Okay, that should be doable on a daily basis. Okay, and so it's going to take, it's 50 shards to do 1, so it's going to take 25 days. So it's going to take a month for you to actually fully level up an SSR character to another level. Okay, and then after that it's going to increase to, I'm not sure how many shards, probably 100. So from then on out, you're talking months and months to actually get up a character to another star, and that'll only be at 5-star. Okay, you see what I'm saying here? It's going to take a really long time and a really lot of gameplay to actually level up the characters in the global version. Okay, they're not giving us those tickets, and that's breaking the game, because those tickets are needed. You're going to need to, you're going to get occasionally, you're going to get a pull out of the summon when you do the pull here in this, because it's a 2.2% chance, and they all drop, so you don't have to worry about exclusions. But you really need these if you want to actually progress in any normal fashion that you would talk for a gacha game. A gacha game is getting the characters that you like, increasing those characters, and playing with those characters. Because this is excluded, we're going to be at the whim of the gacha, completely at the whim of the gacha, because there's no way to any type of, there's no way to choose what you're going to get in here, and we're not going to be able to focus long. Like, I want to focus on Lucifer and Dracula, because they're the two of the players in my team that I really value a lot. I can't draw on either of these banners to focus on those characters, because that's right, we're not getting these stars that are required for these banners. They've broken the game in global, period. There's no other way to talk to. You'll be able to level up your characters, but it's going to be much slower, and you're going to be at the mercy of the gacha. I might end up getting, I might draw on this thing. I might end up over the course of the next 3 weeks, I might end up getting 4 dupes of another SR character that I don't really want on my team, that doesn't match my team comp. I've got a team and I've got a team comp. I'm running 2 actual. I'll just jump into a level here to show you. I'm running two actual teams right now, and the team is I've got the Earth and the Fire bonus running. So I need to be focusing on those. So I want to be focusing on, definitely want to be focusing on Earth because she's that, and I definitely want to be focused on Dracula because he's Fire. I want to be focusing on these characters. I don't want to be focusing on other characters because that's my team comp right now with this advantage right here. Because I have Fire and Earth, I'm able to focus on 2. I can compete well against any Earth, and I can compete well against any water, and you're going to see a lot of water. And I also can, if I see a lot of Fire, I have the capability to focus and get the water element if I need to, okay, without changing that. So I can have 2, based on my team comp, I can have 2 elemental advantages based on what I'm fighting. So that makes it very, very easy for me to run through the levels, which is why I'm already up to 12. Okay, and as you can see, I'm 3-starring in 12, so I'll have it complete. So that's a very important aspect of the game, and we're not going to be able to do that because we can't choose. The second thing was this event that they came up with was ridiculous. This is not a character. I know a lot of people who drew on this, and they were completely devastated. It's not the character. It looks like you're going to get the character. If you click on it, it's showing Merlin at 3 stars in SSR, but it's not. It's just her costume. It has no value whatsoever in terms of your character's power. It has no stats. It just makes her look nice, which you can make your characters look nice once you've got them leveled up. Then you can make them look how you want to. So they, so this event, it's a sink of like 4,000 star stones to get this. So don't. It's just not, it's just not worth it. A very upsetting event. They should have came out with it. This is not in any way associated with free to play. If you're free to play, I would just if you're willing to spend a lot of money in the game, if you're going to whale, then of course do that. Unfortunately, there's not going to be enough whales to keep people playing this game in the global version. If you had these summons and you were giving these tickets out, yeah, okay. And these aren't rate up banners, so even person who are buying a bunch of these tickets, these Genesis Tarot tickets right here, they're still only hitting 2.2% on this. It's not 80%, it's 2.2%. If you hit it on 2.2%, then you have an 80% chance to get the banner character that it shows here, which is a good chance. If you hit it, you're probably going to get it 80% of the time. But yeah, so there a lot of people I know who've been purchased these tickets are not happy. Okay, I think a lot of them were thinking that it was going to be like an 80% chance to get the character because hey, I'm spending money, cash, mucho, to get this. So I'm expecting to get this character from spending that. But you're not. It's 2.2. So there are a lot of people upset with the game. A lot of people leaving it, and there's not a lot of people going to be playing it for very long. So this is not going to succeed. The chances of this game succeeding for an extended period of time inside of global are not good unless they change that. Okay, that's just the way it is. That's it. You know, that's just the way it looks to me, and that's the way the numbers seem to be running. So it is what it is. You know, I like the game. It's got beautiful graphics. I love the synergy, the battle synergy. It's so, you know, I like the way it flows. I like the way that they do, you know, do their ultimates and stuff. That's really nice. It's a little grindy because you're going to have to spend a lot of time doing the astral shore because that's where you can only get these. That's where you get these level up materials. You know, so and you know, you're gonna have to spend a lot of time in the astral shore farming that to get your because you have to level up the gear if you want to progress in the game. So you're going to spend a lot of time farming it. You know, but that's you can set it up after you've run out of stamina. You can set it up to just support, and that uses no stamina. So you're just collecting fame. Okay, so you can collect fame, and that will allow you to purchase Destiny Tarot cards, and it will allow you to, you know, buy some of this stuff right here. So by running fame, you know, you can get this as well. So yeah, and so let's show that in Astral Shore here. You just do a team. And see, enable support, no stamina cost, can only earn fame. Okay, so you're going to spend a lot of time, you know, farming that, which is fine. I don't got a problem with that. It's not something I like to do. I'm not a big farmer. Also, the dailies take a little bit long time because there's not a lot of use of life on these, and there's a lot of dailies. It's probably going to take. I've done it, you know, a couple times. I've been starting the timing now that I've got my team. It's taking me about an hour to pull these dailies. I can do my bleach dailies, my Azur Lane dailies take a little while because, yeah, but I love playing Azur Lane, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't mind spending an hour and a half. But bleach and Destiny Child, I got those down to about half an hour, where I can run through my dailies, maybe 45 minutes at the most. And then doing my second log on in the evening takes like maybe 5 to 10 minutes for each of them. That allows me to completely use all of my stamina, so I make sure I'm not wasting any stamina. You always want to make sure that at any game you're running your stamina 0 so that you can get the stamina recharge. Okay, so, but yeah, so that's where we're at. So I just wanted to do the video on that. I'm going to continue playing the game, but at this point, unless you're willing to spend some money, I just don't think it's going to last, which is really upsetting because it's a really beautifully designed game. Dynamic gameplay, I love that. I love the synergies because you get to strategize, but it's just really upsetting that I don't like the way they did. They had the beta, people were getting the tickets, and everything was good, and then they came out, and they still in Asia they're getting it. We're not getting them here, so this is a complete, you know, it breaks the game because you're not. It's going to take you months to level up one of your characters, and it's going to take even 3-4 months to put, and that you're going to be playing this game for 3 or 4 months. You're not going to have, unless you get really lucky inside the gacha, you're not going to be leveling up your characters in any time frame. This banner is those banners are important. It takes too many dupes to max out your character. It's going to take literally, it's probably, if you get lucky in the gacha, you could probably do it in 4 or 5 months. You could probably get a character to full in 4 or 5 months if you get lucky. 2.2% chance. That's how lucky. With those banners, you could probably do it in 2-3 months easily if we were getting those tickets, but we're not getting those tickets, so we're going to have to use the other ways to get the tickets and to get the shards that we need, and that's just not going to work. So I don't think the game's going to have a life. I enjoy the game, so I'm probably going to continue playing it. I want to see the event. I want to see the events. If the events are going to start offering shards for characters in in a a time frame that like a good hunk of shards for a character, and you can specify, then then I might that might change the format from the game. So we have to wait. We're still in the quote. The only new event they've posted up was this colorful crystal ball. Okay, they've got another event where you can get Alice. She's an SR character. I already have her, so it's not that big a deal for me. This is a purchase if you want to get Valkyrie. So if you're willing to spend the lames, you have to purchase Goddess's favor for this. So if you want to do that, but I'm not going to spend any money on the game at this point because I'm not sure it's going to last. So I'm warning you people, if you're sinking money into this game, be careful because it might not stick around unless unless they do a 180 and start giving those tickets out. I want the game to be just like it is in the Asian version. Okay, make the game here just like it is across the pond, and everything will be fine. And this would definitely be a game I would recommend. Right now, I don't recommend it at this point. We're gonna have to wait and see how it goes, which is really upsetting because it's a darn good game. But yeah, so that's what I got. So yeah, got a subject assess everybody. So thanks a lot for watching the video. You can always hit me in the comments if you have any questions, or if you have more information, or if I got something wrong, just let me know. I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form, but just to let you, that's what I think, and that's my take on the game. So I spent 99 cents to get Hattori Hans because I needed a power character to do damage because I really was not fortunate. I got Hades and Gabriel. But alone, Hades and Gabriel just ain't going to cut it. They don't do serious amount of damage. They don't do any. They're mostly support characters. Hades gets a lot better once you get Lucifer, which I've got now because of the event here. Definitely want to make sure you complete this event, by the way. But yeah, once you get her, that changes Hades and makes him a lot more powerful. But at the time when I started, I needed a damage dealer. I needed an assassin. It's upsetting because 2 days after, day after I purchased her, actually, I ended up getting Jester, which is the second best assassin in the game. So you can't win them all. But yeah, so that's where it's at. But yeah, so I would not, little iffy on this right now. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching the video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and once you've subscribed, you'll see a bell. If you click on the bell, you get notified each time I do drop a video. So this is Kenner coming at you from the corner, signing out.